Top Girl, right? I don't get Top Girl, but seeing they're saying about Top, I think someone did the Top Girl fat shamer. I'm not too something like this. It's my IBS. I got IBS. That's why. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what she's IBS. And I'm skinny. I'm not fat shaming anybody, but it's nothing to do with IBS. Number one. And number two, you support EQ, then you will support anybody. And it's that simple. You will. But EQ, listen, I have no issue with EQ. I'm okay with EQ, but we all know EQ has said the worst on here. She'll probably tell you herself she has said the worst on here, right? So don't sit there, cake slayer, because that's what I'm going to call you, right? And go in on that I've platformed pedlos when EQ, which and I said to her, I don't condone what she said, even though we're okay, said about Pearl's grandchildren. Because some people might think that's pedlo behaviour, love. Yeah? But yet you're sitting there, because you got EQ in your platform, getting all happy. Oh, I'm getting all the viewers have got EQ in here. It doesn't make sense. I've always said, if you support EQ, you'd support anyone. And that's including me, because I'm not worse than EQ. And that's a fact. Cake Slayer, yes, go and have some more cakes, love. Nobody likes you, Cake Slayer, nobody. Sitting there, yeah, and then shaming me, saying... sitting there having a laugh, thinking it's funny. Well, it's not funny, Cake Slayer, because that's funny. Do you know what I mean? Who do she think she is? Do you know what I mean? Who does she think she is? Sitting there saying I platformed pedlos. Let me tell you something, love. Go and tell that to Piers Morgan and other people that interview pedlos. Go and tell that to them. And first, secondly, you didn't even ask me. A normal person will probably ask as to, can I ask you a question? Why did you platform that person? Maybe that's a good question to be asking. But you cannot 100% not support EQ, yeah, and then come at me. You can't. Because I have never said anything about children. I've never said what EQ said about Pearl's children. So if you support that, I'm going to have to wonder, Cake Slayer, maybe you need to divorce this chick. Do you know what I mean? Because I've never said I support it. Ever said I've supported that. Never. I just want an easy life on TikTok. Just like what Miss Red said. Sometimes it's easier to be friends than be an enemy. You know? But you, Cake Slayer, actually want to be friends. Like, you know, buddy, friends, buddy, and all that. So maybe you need to get your devices checked, love, because, you know, you do have children. Because you seem to be picking and choosing who you want to support. I'm going to support her EQ because she gets me the viewers. She's, you know, and you sat there, didn't even say anything. And it was how embarrassing. You had your little friend there, the little one, the chihuahua next to you, right? Who, because that's what she is, a little chihuahua, right? Going on about EQ, how she's disgusting. And then EQ gets in the box, she just says nothing. She says nothing. Not scared of EQ, are you? Absolutely bullies. And EQ, I'm not supporting you, love, anymore. If you support that woman, yeah, who's the biggest woke snowflake ever, I don't support you, EQ. You go and support her, but I'm not supporting her. That's, nah, you can't do that. Have EQ in the box and not say nothing. Not say anything and then come at me? No. You know what? Maybe I'm a biggest flip-flop, yes? They're all fucking rats, the lot of them. Yeah, honestly, there's not one person, right? Like with Miss Red, EQ, this, but not one person I could think, you know, to myself, I can actually trust this person. Not one. Not one. She is the biggest snowflake, this Cake Slayer. Sitting there saying my weight gain is due to IBS. Piss off. IBS has nothing to do with it, love. Sitting there supporting a woman that says to Pearl about her grandbabies, yeah, about to go sit on your face or something like something shit like that, and then saying I love you, EQ, thank you, EQ, love you, and then coming for me. Listen, I've never condoned what EQ said about Pearl's grandbabies, but like I said, it's just an easier life, right? IBS makes you lose weight, not gain it. Don't even come for me, Cake Slayer. Don't even come for me. I swear to God. So I'm not going to listen to her. I tried to get in her box, but obviously because she's biased, she didn't let me in. You know what? I couldn't be asked anyway, to be honest. She wants to be biased and just let whoever... You know what makes me sick on this app here? When people support EQ or support this person or that person. Listen, I just support... You know, listen, people know what I'm about here. I don't have to explain. Me and EQ will never be friends or anything like that. Don't speak to off TikTok or anything like that, yeah? But... It's just like an agreement. Well, if she, you know, when she played that video, I sent her a lion. Do you know what I mean? Because she supported me and regarding the dog thing. You know what I mean? But regarding what she said, I've never condoned it. But yes, Cake Slayer sat there, right up her ass, and then coming for me. Hey, you got a fucking cheek, Cake Slayer. You got a cheek. Because a lot of people say what EQ said was maybe predatory kind of behaviour. Oh, not you though, eh? Ugh. I never said that EQ was guilty. I'm just saying, I've always said it. If you support EQ, you support me because EQ's worse than me. Because I haven't even said anything apart from what? Putting in a woman, like, as an interview, yeah? And you didn't even have to even ask me why. Why? You weirdo. Honestly, you're nothing but a scale slave trying to be relevant, trying to talk about different creators like Alex. Did you not even support Alex? Yes, you did. I remember now, you did. Wait a minute, who else did you support on here? Because you are the biggest flip-flop. Oh, Rebecca, you supported all of those women that like to make accusations with no evidence. Who else did she support? She supported a lot of people on here. That's it, she went for Jay's children. No wonder you're friends. No wonder you want to be friends with EQ. Makes sense. Go and get your devices checked, love. Seriously.
Hi, Angie, am I hearing this right? So this is the Cake Slayer who literally went for all your like regular viewers, your supporters, saying, how can you support this woman after what she said when EQ said the worst of the worst, and then that's okay now because EQ's coming in my box. Piss off.
Yeah, EQ said
what the fuck
about Pearl's grandbabies, saying about go sit on them or something like that. Yeah, this is what she's come out of her mouth. And this Cake Slayer sat there with EQ in her box, right, up her ass, loving EQ, and then thought she'd come for me for putting what she is saying, a predator, in my box, not even asking me as to why. Was there a reason why I actually did that? No, I didn't even bother to ask me. But yes, it says something about support someone that says about children. Is she okay?
I'm in cuckoo land at the minute. And didn't AQ go like against disabilities, calling somebody a dribbling SPAKKA?
And listen, I've never condoned EQ's behaviour, but just like misread, sometimes it's just easier just to, well, you know, and you all know why I think the lion. Because of the video of the dog.
But Angie, you're not on your high horse, like going on saying, how dare you support this person? They've said X, Y, and Z. You're literally just responding to what they've like went at you for. Like, can I remember when Alex Knight used to kick off and Miss Red used to kick off for you for even having EQ in your box ages ago? And then EQ made friends with Miss Red, and then Miss Red had her in the box. So I was like, do you know what I mean?
And also, this Cake Slayer's also gone in at EQ. Now she gets in her box. It's like, you know, I love you, Cake Slayer. You know, I love you, EQ. Absolutely ridiculous. Seriously.
And did I hear a comment of us saying we're mocking our unalive mum because when we're mocking her weight, then because she got the weight from her mum, then we're mocking our dead mum? Like,
that she needs a drink. It's psychological, you know. You say to someone who's struggling with alcoholism, do you want a drink? And immediately their brain is going to say,
oh, piss off.
Yeah, I want a drink. I'm going to drink. That's how it goes, you know.
I understand that, but what I'm basically on to say is, right, okay, there's faults on both parts, but what you've a lot of...
I'm actually sitting there minding my own business, yeah, having my food, yeah, and I haven't really gone in on many, people, right, for a few days, you know what I mean? I've been chilled out. I see EQ in the box. I'm like just ghost watching from the outside, eating my food, and then I get mentioned about Angie put pedlos in her box. Angie does this. Angie does that. Well, you had EQ in your box. Make it make sense.
She couldn't have been so far off fucking EQ's ass. She'd think she'd had free cakes to give her.
And that's maybe why she chooses to do.
Well, my alcohol's none of your goddamn business.
like I said, what
What about you eating burgers, Scout Slate? What about your addiction to food?
trying to get the
Because that's also an addiction, love. And it's not fat shaming you, but you can have an addiction to food. Looking at you, you do. You do have an addiction to food. So you think you can go in out on what you think I have, an addiction, which I don't, but you think I do? I'll go in about you eating.
He has a problem.
The same
Yeah,
thing.
because if they can sit and discuss alcoholism, then you can discuss food addiction or obesitism.
Yes. Now go on W Day some burgers. Cake Slayer. Why do you think it's your business to be talking about my alcohol? Oh, I did get a drink today, actually. I haven't opened it yet. I did say earlier, you know what, I might get a bowl. Yes.
And that's your choice.
And that's my goddamn choice. Why do you think it's your business to get into my business? Do you know what I mean? I swear to God, Liz, I'm sitting there, yeah, minding my business. I've not gone in on anyone, right, for a few days. You know, I always have opinions, right? Mm-hmm. And I've been chilling out, just doing my FYP, not targeting anyone, not having, my usual opinions, because no one's pissed me off or anything, to be fair. And I'm just watching, minding my goddamn business. And guess what? You can't help yourself but just bring up Angie again. So if you're saying about me putting predators into my pedlos into my box, right? Okay, but yet you got someone that said the worst. It doesn't make sense. Go away, Cake Slayer.
But Angie, why are they not going for the other creators that had that no contact coach in? There was another one that had in the box.
Okay, here you go, Cake Slayer. I want you to call out Only Tony Official. Call him out, because guess what? Yeah, he had her, and I liked Tony.
Ashley.
A couple of days ago, loved Tony, so I'm not having a go at him. Okay, but he also had what's her name? Contact
Ashley
in his box. Yes. You won't dare call him out, though, will you? You won't dare, because you want to pick and choose. You don't want to go for EQ. Why? Because she can bring you in the views. Yeah? You don't want to go for her. Because she, you're thinking, I want to be friends with her. If I'm friends with her, she'll come in my box. She'll she'll put my viewers up. So you don't give a fuck. You don't care about what EQ said, Miss Red said, Top Girl has said. You don't give a shit. You're just interested. Because I could see her eyes constantly looking at the viewers up like this all the time. That's all you care about, Cake Slayer.
So, Angie, her platform was so-called built on calling out people who have done wrong on the app, right? That's all irrelevant now. It's all void, because you've literally, just because you're getting a bit of attention off fucking EQ, then you're like, all right, there's all my morals out the window. Hi, EQ. Have you got any cakes?
Yeah, she was a self-ass. I was like, what's going on? I don't have an issue with EQ, you know that. But when it comes to double standards, I think it's absolutely crazy. Because I've never condoned what EQ has said or anything like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I've never done that. And I've never said I really give a fuck what she said either. Do you know what I mean? You got this text saying, having all these opinions on her. Next minute in the box, up her ass, telling her how much she likes her. And then her little friend next to her, before that, was saying how EQ had said this and that to Pearl's grandbabies. And she shut the fuck up as soon as she got in the box.
Can I just play a quick song, just to be, for the Cake Slayer? Just one sec.
Can I take your order, please?
Sorry, darling.
Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut.
Alcohol. You think, you're coming through my addiction, alcohol. I'm going to come for your addiction, which is food. Because there's no difference, love. There's no difference. In fact, obesity is actually more people are hospitalised due to obesity than they are alcohol and smoking. You know what I mean? So you actually pay more tax, love.
Angie, I missed it, but who's talking on alcohol abuse? Who's now?
About me drinking and all that, and they have no right talking about my alcohol intake or whether you think I'm an alcohol or not. What's it to do with her?
It's none of their business.
No, none of their business. Trying to be relevant. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, but Angie's just going to say I've got a health condition. That's how I'm obese. Piss off.
She said she had IBS because she's got IBS.
That makes you shite, doesn't it? So you're going to put weight on?
You can gain weight with IBS. I'm not sticking up for her, but you actually can.
Yeah, hey, listen, I don't believe it's IBS.
I do see some of the things that Angie does, and I know she can be.
But you're sticking up for EQ! Shut the fuck up! Sorry. You cannot stick up for EQ and go in on me. You just cannot.
People that she has got away
Because she's the worst. And I've always said it. I have no issue with EQ, but she has said the worst on the app.
she has, because, you know,
Everything what she stood for has gone out the window now, Ange, because you can't sit there and go for you for your actions or anybody else's after. Like you say, you've got no issue with EQ, but the amount of hate you got for even putting EQ in your box ages ago off the fucking Raggedy Dolls was unbelievable. Like, how could you have that wrong in your box, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as fucking Red was all right with that A1 was sitting in the box with her on Red's platform. Like, I was like, eh?
She's saying now, yeah, all people at SH, yeah, are really supporting SH. But are you supporting a woman, EQ, that got naked and got into a bathtub? Or whatever they call it.
Jacuzzi.
This is a 13 plus app.
Oh my God.
Imagine all the kids, right? The 13-year-olds, the 40, however
shut
old
up.
they are.
Why is Paula in there?
Seeing
Get out,
Angie
Paula.
cutting herself
I
on
don't
live.
think for a minute that I condone that. I don't think that at all. I don't condone or doing that
Let's
online.
have a quick notice.
But listen to me.
You
Listen to
can't
me.
just focus on the good, because if you only
Why?
focus on the good, then she knows she
Paula,
can
there's
get
no
away
point
with it.
talking to her. She's a woke snowflake. She will always be a woke snowflake.
As I say, I don't condone that.
She's a cake slayer will always be one of those, yeah, will always support someone that can bring her in views and all that kind of shit. And, you know, someone that, I mean, she's scared of EQ, you know. I right up her ass in the box. It was embarrassing. I don't know why Paula's in there. Why is even Paula in there? I'm really confused why she's in there. I know she's probably maybe defending him. She's just giving her the views, you know what I mean? But she's just giving her clout. Don't need to fight for me, you know what I mean? Just leave it. You can never fight. You can fight to blue in the face. You can never fight with that with a woman.
Oh, she's asking for Angie supporters to jump in the box.
Ah, yeah, she's doing it for views. A lot of them are
Oh,
hypocrites.
Paula's dropped now.
Because I was just ghost watching. It wasn't even about me. Yeah, it wasn't even about me. I'm just sitting there ghost watching, just how I'm nosy. And then next minute, it went on about the EQ and the race, the transphobia shit, and I think that's what they're talking about. And next one, about pedlos and all this shit.
Nuts. Oh.
She even had a police case against me once. What happened to that? I'm still waiting for them to knock at my door. Still waiting.
Well, Angie, she'd done a whole live talking about me and my son going to the riots and that, and I was a disgrace and blah, blah, blah.
You support her, this cake slayer. I don't get it. I'm pissed off if you were trying to get me off the app. You got EQ? Oh my God, I'm getting mad. I don't know how many night times I need to repeat it. Listen, I shop on your FYP page, love, because you haven't blocked me.
No, Shan, I went to the riot.
Turn it up. Yeah. Tell them that story, Linz. Listen to this, Capiche.
So, when the riots were going on, Capiche, like, me and Angie were literally just trolling, saying that I took, because I went and videoed it on, because I was at live with Angie videoing the riots in Sunderland. And then obviously Angie and that was like, we're all just trolling, saying, oh yeah, I took my son because obviously the horses were getting harmed and the animals. So I was like, oh, well, I used my son as a human shield, like, so the horses didn't get hurt. She literally done a whole fucking live saying how disgraceful of a mother I am taking me 9-year-old kid to the riot. Literally not even realising that me and Angie were just trolling, like as if I'd take me kid to a fucking riot.
God. Don't people realise that when you put the fishing line out and you just reel them in, the people are so stupid to even think that you would even do that.
This is what I'm trying to say. She's so woke. She's such a woke snowflake. God knows why EQ is even jumping in her box supporting her. Do you know what I mean? But then saying that EQ is supporting anyone that supports her back. You know what I mean?
Hello, my darling. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just having a rant.
Aye, did you hear all that? Were you watching Scousler?
I heard it just a little bit.
Oh, just basically, do you know what? It really fucking pisses me off, Angie, that everybody focuses on the shit and doesn't focus on how fucking lovely you are. It really fucking pisses me off. It really does.
Yeah, well, Paula, they don't focus on other people either. Because I'm definitely not. If Tyrone even said it, you know, why are they doing a blackout on me when I'm not the worst on the app? You got other people. I'm not even in the top 5. I think he said. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous when you got other people that said the worst. You got someone that said about someone's grandbabies, for God's sake.
Exactly. See when you say things.
Yeah. Sorry.
See when you say things, right? You say it and it affects you. It's self-sabotage. Do you know what I mean? And half of the things that you say, we know you're talking pish anyway because you've not got a brother. I find that fucking hilarious, right? I really do find that hilarious. But see, you affect yourself, whereas everybody, like the people that they don't talk about, is they're affecting everybody else. E.g. Tori and what she said about Gypsy Queen's son. All the stuff that she says, it's madness. And you are one person. You are one person.
Yeah.
And that's what angers me. It's
another thing. She's going on about people coming for her and all that. Why don't people come for me? Why don't people go for Alex? This person misread. Is she okay? I'm the worst person on here. I'm the biggest person on here that's been trolled the most on TikTok. You know what I mean?
And in my opinion, you're so relevant that people have to come for you, and that's that. That's how I see it. You're so relevant.
You know what? I've not spoken about anyone for a few days. I might the odd comment. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I'm not going to lie. Yes, we have, but I've not spoken on anyone else or anyone. Do you know what I mean? I've not spoke on Cake Slayer or other people. No.
I'm just going to answer that question, Miss Hannah. What about the GoFundMe money that you spent? Can you elaborate on that? Somebody's saying in the comments, can you tell me about the GoFundMe money that you spent? Can you elaborate on that?
Who said that? To who?
So, somebody said it in the comments to me.
Oh, to you?
Hannah, hey,
She hasn't had a GoFundMe.
Come on, Hannah. You're focusing on it now by bringing it up.
And she hasn't had a GoFundMe.
I would just like to. What GoFundMe and what money did I spend? Absolutely nothing. Right, there we are. There's no reply there. There you go. Anywho, that's all I wanted to say, Angela. Just ignore them, honestly. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just ridiculous that they're talking about hypocrisy and all this kind of shit when they're the biggest hypocrites on the app. And there's such flip-flops. 1 minute they like this person, next minute they don't. You know what I mean? I'm not the worst on this app, and anyone can tell you that. You support the worst on this app. And exactly. I said about EQ. I said about me. I have no issue with EQ, yeah? And do I support EQ? Yes. But she is the worst on the app. And I say it to her. So, what are they talking about? People need to do it, yeah.
So, Angie, my question is to Cake Slayer. So, what are you going to do on your FY page now? You know, on your little shitty show when you call the creators out. Like I say, it's all void now. You can't call other people's behaviours out when you up EQ's arse now.
Yeah,
is that what?
Angie, someone in the comments said that you had a GoFundMe.
Me? No,
yeah,
I deleted it.
For a new phone.
No, I deleted it.
No, that was a PayPal you done, innit?
Got a new phone. Yeah, I got a new phone in the PayPal.
People are...
Yeah.
Right, anyway, the only reason why I jumped in is, so see if somebody's battling and someone sends them a uni, does that not come up on their... their number? What?
Are you intoxicated?
Pardon?
Are you drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Is she drunk, Ange?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, well, we can't judge on that.
No, I'm not judging. I asked her. She said yes.
Okay.
She's like, yep.
And quite honestly, and you guess who jumped in that box as well? You're not going to believe this, friends.
Who?
Alicia.
Oh, fucking well, does it surprise me when they're talking about you?
You see me in the comments, yeah? So I was making the comment, right? And she couldn't wait to get in the box. And I did request a box, but Cake Slay wouldn't put me in. She said she's not a biased platform. Obviously, she's a biased platform, but you want to put EQ because of the views. I don't support EQ anymore, by the way. I can't be arsed with it. You know what I mean?
At least you can.
No, I want to say more. I'm biting my goddamn tongue.
But Ange, do you not think it's like a sort of a... Sorry.
Sorry, Evelyn's.
I was just going to say, Ange, do you not think it's a good thing, though, like how AQ's being friendly with her, because it's just basically exposing Cakesley to be how much of a liar and bullshit a fake person she was? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. 100%, because you can't have a opinion on anybody.
You're absolutely right, Liz, because EQ's not stupid. EQ's not stupid at all. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Oh, listen, the only person I support now is myself. It's absolutely crazy, honestly. Why is it still going on about me? Addictions. Oh, it's trauma dumping.
Oh, fucked. We'll have all the bottles of wine.
Oh, they
before 12.
assume I have an addiction. Assume.
Addictions.
Yeah, can we talk about food addictions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just been shopping and cost £130. I'm addicted to food.
Yeah.
So, you know what it is? Cakesley can't come at you and she say, oh, well, I've got IBS, I've got this, I've got that, that's how I've got weight on. You can say, well, I'm just assuming that you have got a food addiction, like you're assuming that I've got an alcohol addiction. So...
What else will be crying next week, 100%? Scouse, go to the police with this, love. You need your devices checked. How about that?
And someone just put, you're going to fall out with Capiche because she's one of the critters. What's that supposed to mean?
What does that mean?
What she said, and you know,
Someone only me or something like that. I'm not a critter at all. I support you all the way.
Would you say that people mock your addiction especially? Well, of course they do, yes. So, you know, you can't sit there if you've got an addiction to food, because that's still, if you're a certain weight, you could have you've got addiction to food.
my darkest place until
You know what I mean? It's not BS or for thyroid. It's because you eat too much.
I think unless
But that's the truth.
I don't know, it's
I sugarcoat it. You know what I mean?
unless you've actually been there, I think it's hard to understand.
Hi, Nick.
You know, and I think
Hi, Angie, all right?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Look, ignore these people. They haven't got no better to say about you. Like I said before, they've got no clout of their own. They have to just talk about you all the time. And if anything, yeah, I've got an addiction to food and I binge drink. But do you know what? I'm happy in life. And if you're happy, that's all that matters.
She's even got, right, she goes on to other people. She's got Life and Lou in the box, who's addicted to heroin, right? Right? Addicted to heroin. Yes, she was. Yeah? And who actually claimed to, she went live once and she whispered to her boyfriend, can you pretend to hit me? So it looked like she...
Yeah. So she could get money.
So she
Do it for attention.
She used to do it. No, I'm telling you guys, she was addicted to heroin. She used to do it on live.
Angie, she's addicted to the prescription med. She's off heroin, but she's still on the methadone and all that, and fucking sleepers and shit.
glad anymore because it's getting to watch someone
She's gonna cry.
spiraling. It's
And it's
We're
the
apologising tomorrow.
Are you a Scout Slayer? Someone get the screen recordings out. I want someone to screen record this. Where is the observer for the cult? You know, there's two, that one. Guys, get the screen recordings out, right? Because I want to make a statement. Are you all guys screen recording this? There's also, guys, are you all screen recording it? I'll do it.
I turn it on.
Make sure you post it. Right. So,
Go.
Scale Slow, let me tell you, you're talking about addictions. First of all, you don't even know if I've got an addiction, right? You just see what you see on TikTok. Secondly, food addiction is also a thing. And you're saying that you can't sit in my life because it's me spiraling out of control. But that's what I see with you, love. You know what I mean? You can't blame your weight on IBS. I'm not fat shaming at all, but you've come for addictions. You're talking about addictions. You've also got someone in the box that was addicted to heroin. Right, that made up a DV story with her boyfriend. Yeah, you cannot criticize other people's behavior if you support EQ. Okay, now I've always been. I mean, I recently have been okay with EQ. Or, however, she is the worst. She has said the worst things on this app. Right, you cannot have EQs in your box and then go for me. You can't do that. So I hope you get help for your food addiction. Because you want to talk about addictions and everything else. And what's said is that I can't watch you spiral out of control, you know, with your... Please don't blame it on your IBS. Please don't blame it on your thyroid. It's because you eat too much. And that's all I want to say. And that's the problem, yes.
And say heroin again.
Here. Yeah, you just can't go for someone's addiction and sit there and be overweight.
And say heroin again.
Heroin. Why?
I don't know, it makes me laugh when I see it come out your mouth and Ange, unplug the other microphone. That's what's making the sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's too close. Yeah, I hadn't seen one there. Yeah.
Unplug the other one.
Yeah.
Bluetooth connected.
Hello.
Oh shit, it's connected.
Testing, 1, 2.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Just in case I need to shout at anybody. Are you okay, Blake?
He's calming down on mute, Ange.
Sorry, I'm sniffing the foot cheese off me right foot. Sorry, I'm just sniffing the foot cheese off me right foot. Sorry, I'll give myself a foot massage.
Blake,
Foot therapy.
do you believe in aliens?
I believe in angels and working the angles of